Everybody, welcome back to the Will Talk Show. I'm your host, Will Begley, and this episode we are going to discuss what has happened in American politics this week, from Kentucky to Florida to redistricting. And I can't wait to get into it. So let's see what the legacy media is hiding from you today. For starters, thank you for coming back to the Will Talk Show. And before we get started, if you want to support 100% real news that you understand, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get right back into the video. For those of you who haven't heard, President Donald Trump has endorsed Congressman Andy Barr, who's going to be replacing retiring Senator Mitch McConnell. In my eyes, Congressman Barr has been a true patriot of the people of Central Kentucky. But you may be asking, well, what happened to Nate Morris? Well, as Trump posted on Truth Social yesterday, and I do quote right here, and this will be on the screen over here, he said, "I had a great meeting with Mr. Nate Morris of Kentucky yesterday. Nate is a terrific businessman and a strong MAGA warrior. I'll be making an endorsement for U.S. Senate in Kentucky shortly, but I've asked Nate to step aside from the race to take a role in my administration as an ambassador." Then, later on in the True Social post, he wrote, "Republicans must win the Senate," which is true, because if Republicans lose the Senate, our President Trump will be getting impeached after impeached after impeachment. If Democrats win back control of the Senate, President Trump's presidency may as well be over, because we won't have nothing else to fight against impeachments. And then later on, President Trump posted later in the day, maybe about 15 minutes, "I know Andy well, and he is always a vote we can count on because he knows what it takes to get things done and make America great again. I endorsed Andy years ago for Congress, and he never let me down." This is great news for Congressman Andy Barr. He is a great congressman for the people of the Six, and I'm proud to say I've supported him since the beginning of this race, and I've supported him in Congress for a while now. Congressman Andy Barr, I cannot wait to see you as our next U.S. Senator. You are amazing. This week, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis unveiled his new plan for the Florida Congressional District map. And this map does favor Republicans, and you can see the map right here. And Governor DeSantis stated this a couple days ago. "Today, I announced that I will be convening a special session of the legislature focused on redistricting to ensure that Florida's congressional maps accurately reflect the population of our state and to comply with an upcoming U.S. Supreme Court ruling. This special session will take place after the regular legislative session, which will allow the legislature to first focus on pressuring issues facing Floridians before devoting its full attention to congressional redistricting in April." And Democrats are going absolutely crazy over this, with Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer. They're all going crazy right now over this map. But guess what? If you take a look in the Northeast, here's the Northeastern congressional map. You see, it's all blue. It's all blue. And do you know how much percent Republicans vote in that area right there? They vote 40%, and not even one district. If they want to talk about accurate representation, how about we make 40% of the congressional districts in the Northeast Republican? I'm just saying. So, make that make sense. Speaking of redistricting, the Supreme Court recently gave a ruling on Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act, which made it to where southern states had to draw a minority-majority districts. After Section 2 was struck down, it made it to where the southern states can redraw however they want, because drawing racially intended districts is basically illegal. So that means that drawing a minority-majority district is not allowed no more, because you're favoring a specific race. And the map that you're seeing on this side of the screen right now goes to show what the map is going to look like if all the southern states apply to it. But yeah, I don't know if they're going to or not. But as you can see, it shows almost a 12-seat gain, if I'm not mistaken. with Louisiana, Georgia, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Alabama are most likely going to hold legislative sessions to redistrict. And most likely there's going to be more states to come in this. So again, if liberals want to talk about fairly represented maps, how about we go and redistrict the Northeast to represent Republicans, okay? That's all I'm going to say. So the King and Queen of England came to the United States the other day, and, well, actually, Thursday and I think Friday. And the party that organizes No More King protest, you would think when they seen a king speaking to them, they'd be sitting down, booing like they did to President Donald Trump, who is democratically elected by the people. He won by 2 million votes, okay? I mean, you'd be expecting them to be absolutely booing a king. But no, they ain't just screaming for the king. They're standing up for the king. Something President Trump's never basically seen from the Democratic Party. So I don't know how you guys can make sense of that, but how the Democrats can. But anyways, the political landscape is shifting faster than the legacy media can keep up with. But that's why we're here, to give you the facts they'd rather keep under wraps. Whether it's the massive shift in Kentucky's Senate race or the GOP's growing advantage in the national landscape, one thing becomes majorly clear. The momentum is on our side. And let's keep it rolling till Election Day so we can keep America great, so we can make America great again, and so we can keep President Trump in office because if we lose the Senate, we're losing our Trump because they're going to try to impeach President Trump. And don't take my word for it, take Democrats' words for it. I want to thank you guys for spending time with me today to teach you guys what's going on in our nation today. If you found this breakdown helpful, do me a favor, smash the like button, share this video with a friend who needs to learn the truth. And if you haven't joined our family yet, by hitting that subscribe button, I say do it. And 78% of you guys ain't subscribed, so go and hit that subscribe button. And your support is the only reason this thing keeps going. So hit the subscribe button. Keep this movement moving. And I can't wait to continue to deliver 100% real news directly to every single one of you. I'm Will Begley, and I'm going to leave you guys a verse here today. This is Proverbs 29:2, King James Version, which states, "The righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn." Let's keep working toward the day of rejoice. God bless you. God bless this great Commonwealth of Kentucky. And God bless these United States. I'll see you next time on The Will Talk Show. Godspeed to all of you.